Hey friends, thanks again for joining me for math. It's going to be a great day. You want to know why? Because today we are again looking at angles, but we will use different strategies to find the measure of unknown angles when we know some of the angle measurements, but not all of them. We'll also apply algebra skills to the concepts to solve for the unknown. Let's jump in. Here's our first problem. Mr. Tran is cutting a piece of kitchen tile as shown at the right here. He needs tiles with 45-degree angles to make a design. After the cut, what is the angle measure of the part left over? Can Mr. Tran use both pieces in the design? Okay, so as I look at this problem, we need to find the angle measures of the part left over. So the angle measure for angle DAB, okay. So if we know the measure of ABC is 90, and we know that because of this right angle that we have here, this marking, we know what that means, the right angle symbol. We also, the measure of angle CBD is 45 degrees. So we need to solve for X. So we have a couple of options when it comes to solving here. And you can use whatever strategy makes the most sense to you, but what I'm going to use is the bar model and writing an equation to solve for the unknown. Here is the bar model I mentioned. Now, before solving, let's write an equation. So we know that we are going to be adding angle, the measure of angle ABD. And we're going to be adding angle ABD and the measure of angle CBD. Which in total, oh, I didn't write the M there for the measure. Good thing I double checked my work. In total would give us the measure of angle what? That's right, ABC. Okay, so we know from our visual here, as well as our bar model, that the measure of angle CBD is 45 degrees. So I'm just going to write that below here. Okay. We don't know the measure of angle ABD, so let's just put an X there since we don't know that. And again, we're adding those together. And according to our bar model, we still don't know it. But we know that when we add X plus 45 degrees, that's going to equal, you got it, that 90 degrees. And I'm going to put that as my sum. So we have a couple of options. We could do some guess and check. That's not the most efficient strategy. We could do subtraction. That would work. Or if you can use some mental math strategies, like I'm able to use some mental math strategies, I know that X equals 45. We can double check our thinking by adding it together. 5 plus 5 is 10. So I put a 0 in my ones place. I regroup the 1. 1 10 plus 4 tens plus another 4 tens is 9 tens, which equals 90 degrees. So we double checked our work and we realized that X equals 45 degrees. Can't forget my degree symbol there. So as we look back at our problem, we said that X equals 45 degrees. And if we look at our problem, what is the angle measure of the leftover part? Remind me? That's right, 45 degrees. So can Mr. Tran use both pieces in the design? Yes, since they both measure 45 degrees, he's able to use both pieces in his design.